Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to 5 Minutes with Gray Hair Dave. My name's Dave. I've got gray hair. I've got a gray beard. I've got the glasses like the guy in the artwork. I've got the glasses like the guy in the artwork. And hey, he's better looking than me. How are you? We are trying today to get back on track. Okay. Last week or two, with the new position at work at Disney and a lot of these things going on, just life in general, you know how things go. I got off track. Well, I don't like that. That's not what I want to be. So I'm back on track now, folks. This is episode number 106, if you're counting. I wanted to talk to you today about a couple of things. I mentioned that I had a meeting with my accountant last Friday, or I was having a meeting with my accountant last Friday. Mentioned that to you in the podcast in 105. And I did. I had my meeting with my brother. He's my accountant. He is the accountant. Now, is he going to be the accountant of record? If he would like to be, I would love him to be. But, you know, he's semi-retired and he's got his own life and things going on and his own business he works with too. So, you know, I don't want to put any more burden on him than I can. But boy, he was amazingly helpful to me last Friday because I made the decision to finally start Gray Hair Productions and make it a real business so that I can edit audio and video for people. They can pay me properly. I can record those transactions into like QuickBooks or whatever I decide to use, and then I can, you know, be prepared to pay taxes on such things and be able to take deductions for such things. And, you know, so I can do the audio and video editing for other people as well as start Boomer Podcasters. Now, everything is going to fall underneath the category of Gray Hair Productions. So Boomer Podcasters will be part of Gray Hair Productions. I filed yesterday on a Sunday. And this is the thing I really love about technology, folks, is I'm a geek about that kind of stuff. I love the fact that yesterday, it was Sunday for me, of course. I don't know what it was for you. It depends on when you were listening, what day you're listening now. I went onto the Florida website for, the businesses, and I submitted a request I submitted to become a limited liability company. Filled out all the forms, sent that in with my payment, which was not more than I expected it to be. And that all went well. You know, it's got to be reviewed, and then they're going to make up the articles of incorporation or of LLC company, the articles of organization. That's what it is. And they're going to send it to me. And that's all taken care of. Now, there are services out there that I looked into that will do that for you. And then, of course, they will charge you a fee down the road for continuing that. And, they want to be involved in it. And they're more than willing to do your annual minutes. Well, you can do your annual minutes right on the state of Florida's website. I don't need that intermediary, right, myself, because I've got an accountant who can help me with this stuff. Because as I was filling things out yesterday, I was texting him a couple of times. So what about this? He texted me back an hour or so later. Well, what about that? And he also told me, we discussed the different forms of business that I'm and what it is I plan on doing. And this is what you need to do if you're starting a business, especially if you're a boomer starting a new side gig. And this new side gig is going to bring you in any kind of potentially good money. Let's go with good money. If you're out there making $15, $20, that's great. Here and there, that's great. But if you're like me and I plan on this replacing my Disney paychecks within a couple of years, I'm thinking a couple of years, but I'm really hoping for about a year. Let's go a year and a couple of months because that'll give me 10 years here with the company. But I want it to replace that. And it's something that I so enjoy. I have found that passion. And unfortunately for me, it took me, 60 years to find it. I really enjoy video editing. I really, really enjoy audio editing. And I know there are going to be challenges that I haven't had to come up against yet when it comes to all these things, but I have a quick study on this. I learn really quickly. I can figure it out, and I can get this done. So if you have a podcast out there that you need some editing help with, you let me know. I'm there for you. So I did that. And he also told me, you need to file for a federal ID number for tax purposes. So I did that online also yesterday. Now that fee was a whole lot more than I thought it was going to be. It cost me more than it did to file the LLC. I don't know why. I thought that was a lot of money, but I got to do this right. And because if I've got skin in the game, I'm going to go at this, and I'm going to surpass all these little hurdles, and I'm going to get moving. I'm going to start. This is real. I ain't goofing around here. I'm making this a business. So he talked me into, through that a couple of things on text, but he told me about it on Friday. And, he's going to help me set up my QuickBooks. So anyways, I filed for the FEIN number yesterday, in the comfort of my home, and sitting around in shorts and a T-shirt. And, afterwards I celebrated a little bit and had a beer because I formed Gray Hair Productions. It's legal now, or it's going to be legal very, very soon. I think that this is an important part of my life, and it's something that I need to do. I want to do, but I also felt a need to do this deep down. So that, of course, also will create urgency in me getting these things done. So, once I get my FEIN number, then I can go out and get a bank account, and I can do these things properly. Now, today I went out. I didn't go out. I went online. My brother and I talked about the fact that I also need insurance for my business to protect myself, because I'm not going to be just a sole proprietor. I'm going to be a LLC. This way, if something does go wrong and somebody decides to sue me, all they'll get is the business assets. They can't come after my personal assets, which realistically, I don't have a whole lot. But that's beside the point. I don't want them coming and taking my stuff. So, that's part of it too. So today I went into my insurance company's website, and I thought, well, okay, let's see if I could keep it all in one place, car, business, renter's insurance, whatever. And no, they don't do business insurance for what I need, but they sent me to somebody, and it ended up being, it's called Byberk, and it's Berkshire Hathaway. So I got my business insurance today, and my brother told me it wouldn't be all that expensive. He really did. He says it's probably not going to be that bad. And it's really not. I was very surprised for the fact of what I'm covered for, as well as what the price was. The guy who was helping me did a fantastic job. Fantastic job. I can't say enough about him. But yeah, it's going well. It's starting. Now, I have an extra day off this week from work because he didn't schedule me but 2 days. So the recordings are going to start this week, hopefully. They should start this week for Boomer Podcasting, or Boomer Podcasters. I also got a hold of my friends over at Lovejoy Zombies. They're the ones that came up with Gray Hair Dave's image and and everything that goes with it. So they're now building me a logo for Gray Hair Productions, LLC, that I can now go out and then use that as my logo for my business. I'll put that on my website. I'll put that on my invoices. I'll put it on everything. Excuse me, I was getting a little hoarse there. Oh, horse is a horse, of course. Oh, Wilbur. Anyways, I'm sorry about that. I just went a little crazy. There's one of the guys in my head. Wilbur. Anyways, now, so that's the update for today. I'm going to give you more tomorrow, but we're running a little long, and I don't want to keep you too long, but I appreciate you. I really, really do. If you have ever started a business for yourself and it's been running a while, let me know how it went. Let me know if I'm going through the same things you're doing or did and how it worked for you. I'm curious. I really am. Leave me a message at 5minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. That's the number 5 minuteswithgrayhairdave.com. You can go to the contact me page or just click on that little microphone on the bottom right-hand corner of every page, and it will take you where you need to be. Also, folks, if you know somebody who doesn't know what a podcast is, doesn't know how to do one, how to listen to one, how to find one, how to click play, whatever, show them for me, please. So don't forget, I also like this phrase, smile at somebody, you're going to make their day. You have a great day, folks, because you make mine. You have a great day.